Oh my goodness. I almost laughed when I went on another website that said gang stalking was a delusional thought by gang stalking victims. That is an outright untruth. You can't prove that you're being gang stalked, but you can, because you don't know who's doing it. Um, I never said I was being gang stalked by anybody online. I never said that. Somebody took what I said out of context, which has caused me a lot of problems. Um, what I said was I was being gang stalked where I lived at, and I am. Okay? Um, and it is real. And no, I'm not mentally ill. And no, I'm not delusional. And no, I'm a very intelligent person. And when somebody goes online and tries to ruin everything you do and harasses you and twists your words around so that people think you're crazy and stuff like this, uh, yeah, that's a form of stalking, because they follow you to every website that you go to, and they always got something sarcastic to say, and they never will show their face. They'll show their face from time to time, but it's not the person that's actually doing it. They will threaten your life. They've had people in flight or fight mode. Uh, I'm going to tell the people something out there. For the people that's on the website, they're saying that it's not real. You're very much wrong, sir. You're very much wrong. I've seen people that are being gang stalked or stalked, whichever you wanted to call it, and it turned them into somebody that has almost come to the point of taking their own life. They're so scared. Um, and there's nothing I can do to help them. You know, I help everybody that I can. There's nothing I can do to help them. Number one, they're not going to stay put long enough, you know, because they're scared they're going to be found. One lady I heard had been found and was raped and beaten and left for dead. I don't know who did it. She don't know who they were. They didn't show their faces. And it was dark, and she was left where they raped her at. And I can't believe that somebody would actually come on there and say that it's not real, as many victims as there are. I know for a fact that it's real. I'm not saying that anybody there online is doing it to me. Wherever they're at, I'm saying that in my hometown I was at one time, but I called, law enforcement, and I was told by some victims that they had some of the police officers in pocket, and I said, nah, I don't buy that. And I said, if they do, then they probably have threatened somebody's probably have threatened their life or their family's life or something like that. That would be the only way, or blackmailing them or something. They won't never show their face to you. I'm saying this to stand up for the people that's not getting believed when I say that they're getting gang stalked, because I did. I was gang stalked. Well, I was stalked. I told people when I first come online I had a stalker. And I knew I did. That was before I ever come online, and they still stuck with me. I had a friend that locked herself in a motel and took every bit of her medicine and took her own life because they was driving her crazy. And it was from somebody that was online. Okay. And I'll tell you something, sir. You need to take their videos down about people being delusional or being mentally ill. No offense. But you way off. It's very real. And there's more than one, and they will try to ruin you any way they can, and it's not good. They will ruin you any way they can. They will spread lies about you. They will put false messages up there with your name on it. They'll do anything they can do to ruin you. And the thing is, when I was getting unstopped, I didn't know why. I didn't know what I had done to anybody because I hadn't been in a relationship in 15 years, you know. So I knew it couldn't be that. And I hadn't made anybody mad that I know of, you know. I'm not going to... I'm telling you the truth, and I'll take a lie detector test to it and prove it, you know. I'm telling you the truth. I mean, I don't want to cause any trouble, but I'm not going to let the people that's on the run for their life, because they are getting stopped, get ridiculed or get called mentally ill for no reason, you know. I mean, that's not going to happen because I know they're telling the truth. I'm an empath, and it's like I can put on their shoes and walk in them when I come up beside them and know everything they're feeling, and you got to be an empath to understand what I'm saying. I know immediately if they're being honest or not. Okay, immediately. And the ones I met are. So, it's real. I think it's somebody that is a group of narcissists that, and I'm not putting them down because I know it's a sickness, but they're the ones that's mentally ill. I call them control freaks. They got to have control, and if you don't do whatever they say, they use that tactic to ruin you. And I was said to be crazy before people even knew who I was. They basically ruined me. And they're still not done messing with me. And it's an evil thing, okay? It's not of God. I'm going to put it that way. It's of the other one. And I've had 4 death threats. And I take those quite seriously. And I'm a person of God. And they don't like that. So that lets me know that they're not of God. So there's nothing I can do except take up for the ones that are saying they're being stalked, because I know it's real. It happened to me. But if it's more than one, you can't fight them all. You have to have some kind of help, you know. And if nobody helps them or believes them, then it puts them where they got to run forever. Even if some have left the state, and they would find them. What are they supposed to do? Leave the country before anybody believes them?